Welcome to our fire fans tutorial on positioning the planes for performing and turning. The easiest of turns here is called the extension. Filmed on Bocas del Toro, which is an island chain just off of the Caribbean coast in Panama. We'll be here for a few weeks before continuing into Colombia and around the rest of the world, taking you with us, recording 2 new tutorials every week in 4K. So be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell to be reminded of our newest videos. I'm Liora of Full Circle Phenomenal, and you're going to need a set of fans. I have a pair of Lotus fans, which you can find on the Sacred Flow Art shop. sacredflowart.com/shop. Let's begin by going over the basic planes. We will start with just one fan to keep it simple. First, we have the wall plane. Moving the fan as though there is a wall right in front of your body. You can spin the fan, but the key here is that your fans are completely flat up against that wall, making the fans completely visible to your audience. This is going to be key for performing. The other plane is called the hall plane. Here the fans will trace forwards and back, as if there are 2 walls along the sides of your body. You can spin the fans in this plane as well. Just notice the orientation of my body and how it's harder to see the complete fan. So if you're facing the audience, you'll want to be in a wall plane with the fans. The orientation of the fans, whether it's an open grip or closed grip, does not particularly matter. You just want to make sure that if you're facing the audience, the fans are in a wall plane. Because in a hall plane like this, it's much harder to see what you're doing. Whereas when you're in the wall plane, here it is again, much easier to see the trick. So what happens when we orient our bodies away from the audience? A regular wall plane isn't going to show so well, is it? So to do a turn while keeping the fan oriented with the audience, you'll have to keep the fan in that same plane, but it'll seem like it's moving into a hall plane as you turn your body. Demonstrating with the other fan, turning 90 degrees while keeping the fan in complete visibility. Now let's practice this turn with both of our fans. Start by bringing your fans out to your sides, arms like a T, and notice how the fans are completely visible. So we're going to stay in a wall plane. Raise one fan, lower the other. Both fans are in front of the body and back. Do that again. Drop one fan down, raise the other. Next, we'll do the other side. Keeping the fans in complete visibility. There is no turning of the fans here. You're just sliding one up and sliding the other down. Now let's practice turning a full 360 degrees to the right. Raise your left arm up overhead and drop your right arm and fan behind your legs so that you can turn 90 degrees without it getting in the way. Note the orientation of the fans. Now it's in a hall plane, but the fans are still oriented towards the audience. Drop your right arm, lift your left, turn 90 degrees, keeping the fans facing back towards the audience. Then lift the left arm, lower the right, and turn another 90 degrees. Fans are still facing the audience. We're going to lower the right arm, lift the left, turn 90 degrees, and you're back to the starting position. Let's practice that again, turning 90 degrees each time. Notice how in each turn, your arms are either in a 12 o'clock and a 6 o'clock, or a 3 o'clock and a 9 o'clock. As you continue to practice and master keeping these planes flat, you should be able to turn more smoothly, less choppy, and eventually you'll be able to turn completely around without stopping. Let's now turn the other direction. Raise your right arm, lower the left behind your legs, and turn the other way 90 degrees. Now 90 degrees again, bringing your arms out like a T. Fans are still facing towards the audience, no flipping. 90 degrees again, and 90 degrees back to the starting position. Regardless of what direction you're turning, anytime you're facing to the side, the fans will be in a hall plane. when you're facing away from the audience or facing the audience, the fans will be in a wall plane. As we do our extensions, we do not flip the fans, as in we do not rotate at the wrists. The only thing that's rotating is our bodies turning 360 degrees. Now you can do this move after flipping the fans down, rotating at the wrists. You'll just want to make sure that the fans don't rotate as you're doing your turn. If you're going to start off in a different way, just make sure that the fans stay oriented facing the audience. This same rule applies with one fan flipped down and the other opened up, just so long as the fans are facing the audience the whole time you are making your turn. There are 4 variations that I would like you to practice for mastering extensions. The first is the first demonstration that I showed you with my insides of the wrists facing the audience to start. The second is with the tops of my hands facing the audience to start. So you're flipping the fans down. One flipped down and the other flipped up, both in a wall plane, remember. And then the fourth is alternating that, so the other one flipped down and the other one flipped up. If you can come up with any other kinds of extensions, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching and practicing with me today. Stay tuned for more videos as Jesse and I drive around the whole world on the Unite the World Firsthand global movement, sharing these flow arts tutorials with you from the beautiful places that we stop by, as well as growing the conscious collective of the world by teaching holistic practices and connecting with global cultures. Find out more on the Full Circle Phenomenal YouTube channel. We'll see you around the world.